Gosh, it's gonna be a hiccupy day. La-di-da. Oh, there's a like already. Who's here? Who's doing that? Boss, salut, Monsieur Dizzy. Oh, turn me down. I was looking forward to your new stream project. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you, boss? Buonasera, I don't know. I'm still confused in this like afternoon greeting in Italy. They don't really say like buon pomeriggio too much. I'm told. There's a certain. It's like buongiorno, which is mostly in the morning, and then there's a certain point early in the afternoon where they switch to buonasera. Anyway, good afternoon. How are you, Mr. Boss? I need a thumbnail. What's the thumbnail? What did it give? Probably gave something lousy. Well, there's nothing really to give right now. Let's see. Oh, it's doing that. Really? Why is it? Let's see. Maybe I can pull one from the other video. Let's go find that video with 5,000 plus views. I cannot believe. Is this the one? With 5,000 views. It's unbelievable. Oh, how do I save this? Select an image. That one looks pretty cool. That one. And then can I download this? Upload file, reselect. No, I want to download that so I can use it now. No, I don't like these options. Reselect. Damn it. That's not what I want. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to let me. Boss, hope you're doing well. Maybe I can do this. Ew, that's ugly. Oh. Let me see if I can whip something up. Half-assed, as they say. Well, the new project. This is just. This isn't the new project, but I'm getting in the spirit of the new project. Okay. What? Oh, there we go. Do we need to crop that? Yeah, probably a bit. Nope, not like that. Not like that. What are you doing? No! Ah! Redo. Where's the redo button? Oh, shoot. There's no redo? Okay. Oh. I need a better program. I need a better person to do this. Where's my partner? He's supposed to be doing this stuff. I don't have to. Yeah. Okay, I'm in that, and now, oh no, I'm in, so how do we, that's how we crop. Group it to crop. Okay, like that. There we go. And then that's it. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to press a button to cut it. And then what? So I just save it, and it's done. Okay. I guess, don't save. I just saved it. What do you mean? Let's undo that change. Wait, where are we? Where's the current video? Current video is here. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, now we're moving along. Let's pop this thumbnail in there. Because that what it's doing automatically is kind of like that Fire Festival thing that they put out on the socials. I don't want the Fire Festival swatch. There, let's put that. There, at least it's an airplane. That gives us something. Oh, Diego, what's up with you? Suddenly got a bit of a stomach flu. That's not normal this time of year. Yeah, I mean, stuff has been going around here for a while too. But besides that, quite good. I've been playing Forza Morza all of today. Forza Morza, how is it? How's Morza? Dieg, what's going on, Dieg? Let's see. Let's go give this a shot. I've been messing around with this. You saw the video there. That video that just got an amazing number of views. Now, the thing is, I'm going to be fighting with my kitty cat here because she's this time of year I was just covered in 3 cats. Actually, I was sitting in my chair, and the 3 of them curled up on top of me. I'm buying myself a new tool. Shit! Now I gotta get up. Oh, my cat's not gonna be happy me getting up constantly. A new tool. I wish it would show the whole thing. A truck. Work truck, like a hauling truck, or just like for test drive? Come on, baby. I know you want to be in my lap, but we have to read the good people's messages, though. Okay, let's go. Let's start a brand new game. I was messing around with this the other day. Buying a new vehicle is fun. I kind of miss that. We did it a number of times in Canada, and it can be a fun experience. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, no, not upgrade, repair. So they start us off with no fuel and an airplane that's not really in full working order. For which you guys use the BI. The fuck is that? Now she's in my lap. I can't read it. Okay, so 40 more, so it getting better and better. A lot of issues for in the newest season that began yesterday. NASCAR race. Really? Okay. So it took a year. So is that what we can expect from test drive? It seems like a year from now, maybe we'll be saying the same thing. I don't know, guys. I want to do this flight sim thing. Obviously, you got to go the Microsoft route. You got to go either an Xbox or PC. Big text trailer. Ah, big text trailer. And so I want to do this flight sim thing, which means, either Xbox or PC. Problem with PC, I just don't want to do PC gaming. I was looking yesterday at some stuff, and I mean, it's a lot of money for a capable machine. And it's not always without its problems. There's a little bit more versatility. There's more access to stuff, both peripherals and actual, games and flight sims and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I like the ease of use of the console. But yeah, I don't know. Probably going to go the Xbox route. I was looking at MS Flight Sim 2024. The computer specs for the top end are, it seems like basically the same as what they are for Test Drive. You're looking at an Intel 14700K or a Ryzen 9 7600X, I think it was, and a RTX 4080. Or what was the other GPU? I forget what the other one was. But it's big dollars. Big dollars. Ford Ranger Raptor, 2021 Yukon XL. Big trucks, man. Big 2021 Yukon. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Should we do the long flight? I've never really done the long one. First flight, we won't make it. We'll get too many bird strikes and lightning strikes and engine failures. Should we? We won't even make it halfway. We'll die. Hey, Suri! Did you get new equipment gear for the flight sim guard? So, shit, I can't read the rest. This is called, what the hell is it called? Flight Sim Cargo Delivery Business, something like that. It's on PlayStation. It's not the good one. This is the one I did a review early on. It was like one of the first videos I did. But I'm just messing around. I've got Flight Sim on the brain, and I'm probably going to buy an Xbox soon because I want to do Microsoft Flight Sim. Probably the previous version, not the one that's about to come out though, and get started with that and mess around. Maybe the new one. I don't know. We'll see. And but I want to get like flight stuff, like a yoke, throttles, rudder pedals, like the whole 9 yards. But who else? No, I haven't gotten. So somebody, I think it was, I don't know, it was Diego or Boss asked about the gear. I haven't got anything yet. I'm still looking. I should probably get flying here. We'll take this. We'll take the vaccines. Hopefully we'll make it. The Xbox itself, the console itself, I can get in person. There's a few stores that I can. Which way are we going? We gotta do 180. Contact, ignition, rolling, V1, rotate. Oh, auto rotate. I didn't have to do anything. The sucker just took off by itself. So the console I can probably get in store, in person, whatever. The peripherals, there's no stores around me. They don't carry much stuff. You might find one steering wheel. You have preloader flight sim around my Xbox Series X, the new one. You're talking about 2024, MSFS 2024. Shit, good for you. Oh man, maybe. There's an online component to it. There's a multiplayer component to that, isn't there? If I got the same one, we could fly together. I don't know. I don't know the game well. You got an Xbox, I won't ever join.
Some planes can fly for more than 5 hours after one of their engines goes out.
Okay, interesting. I have to think, if you want to get an Xbox Series, it's cut off. I want to get it cheapest I can, so probably an S. I don't think I need the X, because they have an S with a 1 terabyte now. So probably that, unless there's something I don't know. But 1 terabyte for sure, because, I mean, if I'm going to go with the MSFS 2020, or whatever the last one was, It starts off not like pretty big, but then it gets huge. Like people are reporting that's over 300 gig after add-ons and stuff, DLCs and all that. So the 512 gig just ain't gonna cut it. So the 1 terabyte for sure. If I can get a good deal, I'm looking for like Black Friday stuff and Christmas deals or whatever, end of year deals. If I can get a Series X 1 terabyte for a decent price, then I should probably throttle down a bit. Yeah, you can look for used. I don't want used. No, I've never had luck with anything used, especially electronics. Anything like mechanical, electronic, used, I've never. Also, I've seen them. They're only like 20 euros cheaper. There's like almost no difference in price. So when I've seen either the S or the X used, it's not worth it. If it was like half the price or less than half the price, yeah, it would be tempting. But it's just for the tiny difference that I've seen, it's not worth it. You might as well get the new one, get the warranty, get the, you know it's brand new. But yeah, I don't trust anything used anymore. I've been burned a couple of times, and that's it. Refurbished I would consider, but same problem. The price difference isn't big enough. I used to buy refurbished stuff all the time, and you would pay like almost half of what the new one was, and it was, other than a few superficial scuffs on the outside, it was all new equipment basically inside, and I always had good outcomes on the refurbished side. But now, however, at a store I was in the other day, they have two Xbox Series S's, but they're the 512 gig ones, but they're 30% off, but the boxes are mangled. The box, the exterior box, whatever, is completely smashed, and I'm like, sensitive electronics inside. I'm like, it might work at first, and then you start running into some weird problems, and but I think that the list price is 300 euro, 30% off takes it down to like 200 euro. Even in an external, like expandable memory, you can buy for like was it the 1 terabyte? The 1 terabyte, I don't know, for around another 100 euros. So, you basically end up back at the same price, more or less, but you're taking a risk of whether anything's been smushed inside. And return policies here are not very good.
But the table in front of you.
But I don't think I need the Series X. Again, I'm still exploring. I mean, you guys have experience. It sounds like some of you have more experience than me. About it, use. It's working great. Yeah, I mean, you got lucky. I mean, I just don't have luck with that stuff. I'm glad you've had, yours has worked out. But like I said, even if I can find it, it might be 20 or 30 euros cheaper. You're talking 500 euros instead of, 470 euros instead of 500, let's say, for a use and taking a huge risk. I just don't, I'd rather not have the aggravation for the extra, 30 euros or something, so. But if I can get away with a Series S, I could probably get a 1 terabyte for around 300 euro here, I think, if there's a deal coming up. Right now, I think I could get one for about 320, like less than 350, I mean, between 320 and 350, let's say. Yeah, low altitude, because I'm landing, damn it. Landing in this game is just, it's completely, you gotta basically dive bomb. And then level out. You can't do a flare, you have to do like a 3-point touchdown. Oh my god, my cat's going nuts. And so, you gotta start like here. Oh shit. Stop losing, stop dropping. Okay. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Come on. Come on, lose altitude, damn it. We're gonna run out of runway. That's considered a successful landing. It was a bounce. Oh. 36 grand. Looks like GTA Online Cargo is knockoff. Oh, I mean, that's insulting GTA. I mean, this thing is horrible. It's so horrible. The plane physics are not great. The controls are horrible. You've got, how does it go now? You've got, I'm trying to remember now. You've got roll on the left stick. You've got yaw and pitch on the right stick. Roll doesn't actually make the plane change direction. It just, like, the plane rolls, but it keeps going in the same direction. It doesn't turn at all. And what else? The throttle's okay. I mean, throttle's fine. That's about it. What's the other control here? Map. You got engine on and off. What's that? Change view. It's just weird that this yaw and pitch on the right side. I'm used to yaw on the left and pitch and roll on the right. So it's very strange for me. It's just really hard to get used to. And I break the landing gear every time I land, for some reason. But anyway, Suri, yeah. So I think you said you got the pre-order. When does it come out? Actually, the 2024 MSFS. I think like it should be soon, like within the next week, I think. Yeah, let's do this short one. Should we do a longer one? That one was uneventful. We didn't have any bird strikes, no lightning strikes, no engine failures, nothing. What's up with that? Usually in the early stages of the game, it's like bird strike after lightning strike after engine failure, all in one flight. Let's make it interesting. Yeah, that's probably the longest flight. Let's go there. What was the cargo? I don't even know what the cargo was. Yeah, I'd like to. I wanna let me know how it goes with Flight Sim 2024, the new one. It might sway, like depending on what you report, it might sway my decision to get that instead of the old one. Also, Suri, do you have Game Pass? Like, would we be able to play? Oh shit, where do I gotta go? Right turn. Would we be able to play together if I got it? Do you have? Are you online on the Xbox? There we go. You haven't bought it. Oh, I thought you said you had it pre-ordered. Oh shoot. Just have the game. Oh, because it's on Game Pass. Come on, Throttle. Come on, Throttle. Ooh, yeah. Mulligan, please. Mulligan. I want a do-over. You know what? I think the best thing to do now is just, yeah, let's just seal our fate here. There's really no point in avoiding the inevitable.
Try again.
Really? Okay. So the engine mostly survived. The fuselage didn't survive at all. The landing gear didn't survive at all. We used no fuel. That's pretty good. All right. We didn't lose any fuel, even though we completely destroyed the airplane. Yeah, let's try that again. What is it? Wine bottles. Oh no. Fragile cargo. That was fantastic. I watched a video on this VAT sim. I don't know, sir, if you've heard of this VAT sim. There's some YouTuber that does a lot of flight sim stuff, and so basically you go in there and there's like real air traffic, and there's like a guy calling out air traffic control commands, and you know you got to sit there and wait for your instruction for engine startup and for pushback and all all that kind of stuff, and it looks pretty wild. and it's like real radio call outs, like all the lingo, you know, the call signs and everything. And it's super fast paced. I don't know if you've ever listened to actual ATC radio, and if I've seen these videos. Okay, cool. Like actual air traffic, like they speak so fast. There's some, you can pull up some of these, like major airport ATC radio. I don't figure how they get those servers. Oh, okay.
Takeoff and landing are the most dangerous
And
times during a flight.
it's almost like the real thing. It's incredible. Okay, we can reduce our throttle. Let's get out of the red zone for RPM. Conserve fuel a bit. So I'll show you. So if I do roll, okay, it's actually turning to the right instead of the left. Like, that makes no sense. It's just so bad. Maybe if where's my ADI? Let's get on the right heading here. Okay, so we're kind of horizontal, more or less horizontal. There's our pitch, okay. Level, I need to, so I don't know the commands and all. Yeah, no, it's, I don't know them all. I know a bit. Anyway, I know that's the ADI there, next to the, altimeter. Too much to learn. There's a lot to learn, yeah, for sure. But so this is about, level flight. And if I roll to the left, that's about, where are we? That's like a 30 degree. That can't be 30 degrees. Is that 15 degrees? That's probably 30 degrees. That's almost 90 degrees. Well, the lines aren't right either. Well, that's probably 30 degrees. But yeah, because it's going the wrong way. It should be turning left, not right.
Largest airplane weighed nearly 600 tons.
We're going to clear this mountain. Oh no, my controller battery. We're going to get another lightning strike. I'm too high. But then we have this mountain. How do we clear the mountain? I guess we're going around. Let's pick up some speed. Let's get some climbing speed. Yeah, where are we going? We gotta go like straight through this mountain to our destination. No lightning strike, no lightning strike. Come on. My poor wine bottles. Hey Suri, if you're still there, question about Game Pass. I was looking at the pricing and it's pretty, like, it seems more expensive than PS Plus. Are there ever deals on Game Pass? Like, how do I go about, you know, finding the best kind of price? It seems, like, from what I'm seeing, it's like over 20 euros per month. That's like, is that like 240 euros per year? That's crazy. For the Ultimate, which I think you need the Ultimate, say, for example, to get access to, oh, there we go, MSFS 2024. I think you need the Ultimate, you know, I think. And I don't know if I want to pay 240 bucks a year for that. Oh yeah, so I was talking about earlier about you know, being able to get the Xbox. The problem is the peripherals, because where I live, I would have to order it online and have it shipped, but everything arrives. You guys know the story. Everything arrives broken. The boxes get like completely just used and abused. Or maybe this on Black Friday. Okay, the boxes get completely. I have a workaround. Care to share that workaround? Is it similar to the PlayStation one with the primary account, where you split it with a friend kind of thing? But so this stuff, like if I buy like a yoke or rudder pedals, all this kind of stuff, the throttle quadrant, if they start kicking the box around, there's no way that stuff is going to work. So I'm trying to, like, I went to GameStop. They actually have the one I want on their site. They don't carry it in store, and I was like, can you at least order it in to the store so I can pick it up here? And they wouldn't do it. They're like, nope, you can convert your Xbox Game Core to Ultimate. Convert it, but you got to pay extra. I'm guessing not free. Convert your core to extra. It's cheaper, really? Oh, they make a deal like, hey, come on to the dark side, and we'll give you a break. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Well, we should bring that throttle down. Game Pass Core subscription. Yeah. No, I understood that. I should probably, you know what? I have to go. Let's do a downwind leg. Let's go this way. Let's do a downwind. Otherwise, we're gonna be nosediving over that hill. We'll nosedive over the buildings instead of over the hill. I'm pretty freaking low here, and my airspeed is of concern. The other thing is here, when you use a rudder and you try to do a rudder game on core and then get a month of alternate. Okay, thanks for that. I will look at that. There's also a thing about, I saw a thing, I don't know if they still have it. Low altitude. Oh, jeez, I know. Looking for, I believe, in a 2-to-3 ratio. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. Well, there's a thing where you can get like a trial, still cheaper than buying direct. I got it. Yeah, thanks. Okay, got it. Appreciate that. Where like you can get like a 2-week trial for usually like $1, €1 or something like that for 14 days basically. And what people are doing is something about like they create a new account, they get the 14-day thing. It's just like a dummy account. And then when the 14 days is up, they just create another one, and they keep doing that. And I guess they keep like their main one. It still gives them access to stuff on their main one. I don't know. It might even be dead by now. They might have fixed that, but you can't do that anymore. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm doing like a coordinated turn here. I think they cancel it, but you think I have to check in your region. Yeah. I would be shocked if they haven't canceled that. Okay, we got speed. We're dropping too quickly. Okay. Since Call of Duty is there. Shit. We're gonna overshoot. Still bouncing. Come on, get down. I have no throttle. Where's the brake? Oh, there you go. There's no brake. Okay, there are no brakes, so that's the other thing. There are no brakes. Right? I think there are no brakes. No, there are no brakes. So you just sort of, I don't know, just sort of randomly decides. I'm going to be playing Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons? No. I think I know this game, is just the second word isn't coming to me. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with the peripherals. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a really screwy thing. So I ordered something that arrived yesterday from the courier, from Amazon, and it said, the thing said it was signed for at 10 a.m. And I'm like, well, I didn't sign for it. It had my name that I signed for it. And I was like, I didn't sign for it. I was here. Nobody knocked on the door, nothing. Sometimes what they do is they just leave it with some other random house on the street because they don't feel like coming down this far. And So we called around to everybody on the street. Nobody had it. Nobody had it. Then suddenly, like around 9 o'clock at night, we stepped outside and it was sitting there in front of the door, ripped open, squashed. The box was completely squashed. Fortunately, stuff that was inside wasn't easily damageable. So it seems like everything was okay. But for 10 hours, for almost 12 hours, this thing was missing. We had no idea where it was. We still don't know. We still don't know what happened. I suspect they gave it to some other neighbor that we didn't talk to. And they probably just ripped it open, not knowing, and then realized it wasn't theirs, and then, put it on our porch. But I don't know, it's weird. It's just everything comes mangled. And I don't want to buy like a 400 euro yoke and throttle kit just to have it come broken. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, that's the weird thing about this game is it's so weird. The pricing is so weird. The tasks here, because you go, this is a super short flight, and you'll make close to 30 grand if I don't crash or get too many, lightning strikes or whatever. This one pays see, actually wasn't doing that before. When I played it the first time around, the longer flights actually paid less. But I guess it depends what you're carrying. But like this one paid, what was the other long one? They pay a little bit more, but I mean, it really doesn't, like, why would you do this, for 3 or 4 grand more when you can do this in less than half the time? Okay, this one you get, maybe 7 grand more, but it's like almost triple the distance. So if you just wanted to make as much money as possible, obviously you would just do these short ones. See, I wish Test Drive would make their economy more like this. That would be great. They give you more rewards for the shorter races than the longer ones. That's what they should do. What's that one on the docks? That 1 minute time attack. They should pay twice as much as the 40-minute one. You know what? Let's try this one. Contact. And we're rolling. 60 knots. 80 knots. Rotate. 100 knots. 100 feet. 200 feet. 110 knots. 300 feet. 400 feet. But I don't even think that's feet. I think that's meters. I don't know what it is. 110 knots. Captain, I think we need a little bit more power. More power, Captain, more power. Captain, burden the engine. Passing 2,000 feet. 120 knots.
You are about 7% of the distance to space during flight.
Passing 4,000. I forgot to do the repairs. Ah! Oh no! I had to turn the music off because I was afraid of copyright problems. guess it's a pretty quiet flight. Passing through 5,000, Captain. Do we want to be this high? Air's getting a little thin up here.
Airplanes can trigger lightning.
Actually, I think that would be meters because the distance in the summary at the end is in kilometers. So I think it's yours, the Captain. I know, I'm talking to myself. I'm having an internal monologue, but externally. Who's everything? So I think that's me. Yeah, it's also goofy. The top thing there, you see the little compass there where it's showing the waypoint. It's in 15,000, which based on the size of the map, I think that's 15,000 meters, so 15 kilometers. Given that it takes about 5 minutes to fly it. I don't know, but at the end it says 15,000 kilometers flown, or whatever the distance, 20,000, like it'll say, I don't know what we started at, but it'll be, we've been flying for a while already. It'll probably be something in the order of 20,000 kilometers. I'm like, I don't think we flew 20,000 kilometers. I don't think this plane has that kind of range. Oh, this is going to be an over the city approach. Let's set up for base. Yeah, we'll set up for a nice base. There we go. Bring our throttle down a bit. I think we can start. I think we need to get our descent going. Where are we? 11,500 whatevers.
Airplane blankets aren't always washed between passengers.
That's disgusting. Blankets are... we're smoking. This is not... We might not make this flight. We might not make it. Oops, wrong button. Where's... Oh, there's yaw. What's up with the test drive streams? I mean, there's nothing to stream. I mean, I went to check the live event this week, and it's just a sticker. It's like classic card thing for a stupid sticker. I'm like, you know, it's more of the same. Gotta tell you, I'm really, kind of lost the test drive this. I'm still getting all kinds of errors and stuff. I've just completely lost interest in it. It's just been such a miserable experience that I'm, a couple times now I'm like, oh, let's go see what's in there, and I'm just like, you know, I still can't get anybody in rank. Of course, there's fewer people playing now than ever. And it's just, actually I came out looking for you a couple times, but I didn't find you. Obviously, it looks like you're playing other stuff too. So, another one. Oh, one more and we're done. Look at our durability. We're at like 25% fuselage. We have nothing. It's just full of holes. Yeah, I don't know. Test drive just hasn't been fun for me lately. Like, I'm getting like zero enjoyment out of it. So, I know that's what people want to watch, but we also said, you know, that's fine. I want to do stuff that people enjoy, but it also has to be fun for me too. If I'm miserable, not having fun, then kind of like defeats the purpose. And it comes out. You guys, I'm sure you guys can hear when, you know, last couple of times I was playing that, you know, I was there was no fun being had on my end. You know, I don't know. I think I just need a break. We'll see. You know, whatever. Waiting for season 2 with Ibiza or whatever. We'll see. You know, obviously we'll cover that and see what's going on. These weekly events are completely pointless. So I just feel like at this point there's no reason to cover them. Do you like the new update? I haven't spent, like, I went on one day real quick. I only spent maybe a half an hour on it, so I don't know. I'm trying to think, what did I notice? I mean, I didn't really notice anything in terms of the graphics and, you know, some of these things. Some people I saw are reporting that now when you finish a race, that your car goes... There it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Fuck. That your car like goes back onto the course, where like it'll ram into like other players who are playing or something. Which I haven't experienced because I haven't really. Oh, I should probably repair that now. Basically, there's just some new weird things happening. I haven't experienced them per se. What were some of the other things? Yeah, like I said, the graphics thing, I didn't notice any real difference. I didn't play it long enough, though, to be fair. What were some of the other changes that they made? Well, the crashes, I think there were a number of things listed there about certain conditions that were like causing crashes, and that supposedly they fixed. I haven't tested, like I said, I just haven't played long enough to know whether or not, you know, it's still crashing. So I don't know. Time will tell. I guess that's the kind of thing people need to play and see if it's still crashing. They also said they fixed the problem with buying parts when you get that server error buying parts, and I think also buying cars. I was having the buying parts problem a lot. You know, and server not responding, going into the workshop. Again, I haven't played long enough to say for sure if that's been fixed. No, wait. Oh shit. Probably a bit of a long. What are we doing here? This one is a longer one. Let's try that again. So I don't know. I can't really say. I'm trying to think. What are the other big points? There was the thing about the beards showing up better. Or the mustache when there's a beard, something like that. Which way? We need to make a slight right turn. There it is. None of my characters have facial hair. They're all girls. But someone did report in the stream they noticed the difference. They just said, I noticed my beard looks better. So I'm like, okay, that's something. Sort of female, most of this stuff got fixed automatically. No, you know what? But that's the thing is people were saying, oh yeah, you know, the servers are better just because they're on as many people. But I was still having tons of server errors, tons. So when everybody else was saying, you know, whatever, it's been fixed and this and that, like just the other day, just a couple days before the update came out, you know, I'd go into the shop, like, when was it? On Friday, when the live event started, the Chevrolet one, whatever day it was, November 1st, I think it was. And I spent an hour going, I needed to upgrade my Camaro.
400 gallons of fuel.
I needed to upgrade my Camaro, and when I go to the workshop, it would give me, you know, a server error problem, and I couldn't access, you know, the parts. And it was like an hour before I could finally get through that and finally upgrade my car so I could go compete in those races. So, I mean, that doesn't have, I don't know what that had, like, that's probably not an issue with number of players or whatever, but, yeah, I don't know. The ranked, can't do ranked, so I can't work towards the Solar Crown. I can't get that Batista, because I can never get anybody in a ranked race. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go there, I'm going to go into a ranked race and just wait as long as it takes. And I go in there, and after like 2 or 3, it was a bit smoother in first person. I didn't try first person. That's one thing I forgot to try. Yeah, some other people hadn't noticed that too. I don't do so much in first person anymore, so I didn't get a chance to try that. But yeah, there have been reports that it was smoother, but I still preferred performance mode. The quality mode just still kind of...
is to help passengers' eyes adjust to the dark. An essential component in helping them survive should there be a sudden nighttime evacuation.
Okay, thank you for that. I just wish there was a way to turn... I like those little tidbits, but they repeat. There's only a few of them. There's only like, I don't know, 10 or 12 of them. And then they go back and they're on a loop and they repeat and you can't turn it off. So after you've heard them all 10 times, it gets kind of annoying. Yeah, I haven't tried the first person thing. I don't know. None of the guys, like the people I was playing with, Chai and Alex and Diego, and none of them are playing anymore. Like I think they've all sort of like maxed out. The performance mode frame rates did feel more stable. Yeah, I was playing on quality, but it's too late. Yeah. I mean, the quality mode, like there was a thing that Kingdom 12, I guess, was getting credit for, saying, at the higher speed, like in the hypercars and stuff, when you go faster, that the quality mode was better in terms of like.
Airplane doors cannot open mid-flight due to extreme pressure.
The frame rate was more stable. You didn't have the extreme drops that you did at times in performance. Which I found to be true, and I played a lot of those hypercar races in quality. But on the other accounts where I'm sort of at lower levels, I find it better in performance. It just looks better. It responds. It seems like there's a latency in quality mode. It's like I put in an input and it takes a bit. There's a bit of a delay. And on performance mode, it feels more instant. Who's opening the airplane door? That's not true. I went skydiving. I jumped out of a perfectly good airplane with a shopping bag strapped to my back, and you can definitely open the door at altitude. I think they just say that. I think they just say that to discourage people from trying it. Some people just get wacky ideas. I'm going to try to open the door. But if you convince people that it's not possible, maybe they won't try it. It's for passenger planes. Yeah, I mean those things are all locked. I don't know the specific technicality, but those things they're locked and they're. I mean the pressure. There's when they're pressurized. I used to know how much pressure there was. It's not a ton of pressure. The cabin pressure. It's not like super high. Anyway, I'm mostly just teasing. I mean, I did do the thing when I jumped out of the airplane. Ah, there it is. I did do the thing, jumping out of the airplane, but, put it this way, I don't want to find out. I mean, but the door opens to the outside on most of it, doesn't it? I'm trying to picture when I'm boarding an airplane, is the door opens to the outside most of it. It goes out and slides to the side, or does it go? Yeah, I think it goes to the outside. So if you've got the cabin pressure pushing out, should be easier to open, not harder. Here it comes. It's all coming now. I need to be at the other side. Shit. I'm gonna go to the other end of the runway. Anyway, see, those tidbits are great. They spark conversation. We can have debates about cabin pressure at altitude. I mean, you guys know this story, I'm sure. It was British Airways, I think, where the windshield, the windscreen in the cockpit on the flight deck, one of them blew out. And a pilot got sucked out, but his feet got caught on the yoke. So he was kind of pinned against the front of the airplane, the nose of the airplane, essentially, just above the windscreen. And at altitude, at like 30,000 feet, this happened. And, it's like little to no oxygen, and it's minus whatever degrees up there, super cold. And He was sort of like being like bashed against the fuselage, whatever. But so the co-pilot or whatever, they brought the airplane down, they landed it, whatever, no issue. Oh shit, that's a road over there. The runway's over here. Oh, there's two runways. Shit. Anyway, landed. They got the guy. The pilot was like just stuck in that position for the entire flight till they landed, and he survived. Like he was unconscious for most of that, but he freaking survived. And it's a true story. And later started flying again, for crying out loud. No, we're gonna run out of runway. Touch. No, we're screwed. Oh, they gave it to me. Wow. But anyway, so that windscreen, it blew out. And what happened there was a maintenance done, and the mechanic pulled the windscreen off to do some maintenance, whatever. And when he put it back on, the screws that he used to put that thing on were like a tiny bit smaller than the ones that were supposed to be there. And eventually they worked themselves loose, and the pressure just blew the windscreen right off. And that was it. And I mean, when it was I forget the actual difference, but it was like not noticeable by the human eye. Apparently the story goes that he took one of the old screws and lined it up, and eyeballed against another set of screws that he had. And by the eye, they looked identical, like the exact same size. The threading, ratio or whatever you call it may have been a tiny bit different as well. But do planes have seatbelts for the flight crew, you're probably asking? Absolutely. They're strapped in there. I think they're like 5-point restraints. Now, whether or not did he have a seatbelt on at the time? I'm not sure, because I'm sure there's a period there where they don't wear them, or at least maybe it wasn't required for the entire flight. And now I'm sure since that, they do, but they definitely have they have over the shoulder, when I don't know if they're 4-point or 5-point restraints, but definitely over the shoulder. I want to say for sure they're over the shoulder, across the lap, kind of thing. But anyway, you can look at. I want to say I'm pretty sure it was a British pilot. I'm pretty sure that airplane landed at Heathrow or somewhere in the UK, and I want to say it was a British Airways pilot. I'm pretty sure the guy himself was British. But I was like, no, I couldn't believe the story. It was on the show. It was called Mayday. It was sort of like documentary thing, whatever, highlighting all of these like plane incidents, mostly crashes and stuff. And I was like, there's no freaking way. But the thing was, the guy got knocked unconscious right away, essentially, and that basically saved his life. And there was a certain point where the other pilot, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was one of those huge, like a 747 or one with like three pilots, where there's like two pilots and an engineer, like three flight crew. But I remember there was a decision being made to actually let him go. Like I said, his feet were kind of caught on the yoke. And yeah, there was another pilot. There was probably like an engineer or something. So there were another two people on the flight deck. And one of them was kind of like holding his feet while the other one took control of the airplane. And they did this for a while, and they were kind of like looking at each other like, there's no way he's still alive. There's no way. And they were debating whether or not, they were, because they're like, well, how do we continue this flight? How do we fly the airplane? His feet have like locked, like jammed the yoke. So they're like, we can't even control the airplane right now. And, and then they're like, plus he's probably dead. So, but they were like, if we let him go, there's a pretty good chance he's going to go through the engine, and then we're going to have, a much bigger problem, on all different levels. And they didn't, in the end. They didn't let him go. And they held on, and the frickin' guy survived. He frickin' survived. It's just an unbelievable frickin' story. And he said he was pretty thankful that they decided not to let him go. I bet. How much money? 128. Okay, we're gonna have to start shopping soon. Okay. Kind of want to get back towards the middle here. Right turn. Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
All pilots who fly internationally must know at least a bit of English. Pointing a laser pointer at a plane is a serious crime. There are 750,000 miles of wires inside a passenger plane.
Oh crap, my controller. Controller switch. Changing controllers. What's going on with the weather here? It looks like it's going to start snowing. Or it looks like it is snowing. Is mine? I think my mic is working. Yeah, so I posted in the chat there. I looked up that flight. Pretty sure it was Flight 5390 in June 1990. Pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. Sorry, just checking in with my life, my other life, not other wife. I'm gonna be careful how to say that from the mic. It may come out wrong. On my real life, my real daily activities, not what's happening in the world today. Anything good happening out there today? I don't know. Looks like same old, same old. Okay. Let's see. Can we do this flight? It's blinking here. Something is blinking. How do we change? No. Okay, we're gonna make a right turn this way. Should we try it like this? I'm gonna have to get used to this if I'm gonna get MS Flight Sim. How do they see, like... How do you see where you're going? Wait, where are the... Oh, I gotta use the actual instrument panel to fly now. Okay. Okay, so there's my RPM. Where's my speed? There's my speed. There's the ADI. Where's altimeter? Altimeter. Oh, there's altimeter. I can't even read it though. It's so small. Where are we, like 300 feet or meters? We're at almost 120 knots. And we'll make a right turn. Where's my ADI? Okay, flying ILS. I don't know what ILS means. It's instrument something something. What's IFR. I meant IFR, instrument flight rules. Reduce our engine RPM. What's that? That's our No, don't go. Stay here. What is that gauge there? Oh, is that our vertical speed? No, well, it doesn't move. It could be, but it doesn't move. There's a lot of gauges there, and I don't think many of them move. They don't do anything. Oop. Oh, for goodness sake. Here's our throttle. Oh, and you can't move the camera, which is another problem. I can't even see my throttle controls. I don't know that they move anyway. Got those vernier controls there. So that should be pulling it out. Nothing moves. No, that should be. I think increasing throttle, you push the vernier control in for increasing throttle, I think. But it's not moving. None of them are moving. I'm not seeing any throttle control, just the RPM tachometer. Oops, let's get level. Low altitude. Oops. Let's not hit the mountain. Nope, we haven't cleared the mountain yet. We still haven't cleared. Oh, we only got 5 kilometers to the runway. We're close. No altitude. Okay. Oh, and some really weird thing about this airplane, or this game. If you're in this low altitude warning situation for, I don't know what the time, around 20 seconds it seems. Even though you don't actually touch anything, it just puts you in, so, oh, you crashed. Even though, so you can't barnstorm or whatever it's called. You can't do like a low flight thing, because if you fly low for more than about 20 seconds, you just get that, you've crashed, even though you haven't actually touched anything. So you kind of have to lose that warning pretty quickly, or else your flight is over. Getting dark. I don't think we're rated. I don't have my night flying certification. I'm not rated for night flying. We got a problem here. Unqualified night flights never go well. They never go well. Okay, RPM, where's our speed? We're at 120 knot. Okay, where's our altimeter? Altimeter's over there. ADI, we're not level at all. Okay, where's the runway? Is it in the middle? Low altitude. Shut up. This is a... burning the engine and low altitude. So it's going to give me a crash. Oh, there we go. Lost the low altitude warning. Messed up my turn big time. Oh, this is not going to be good. That's going to be a big bounce. Go around. It's really hard. I mean, this game, it's so difficult to land. You don't do any of the proper landing, approach or techniques that you really would. There's no flare. Actually, if you flare, it makes it worse. There's no like sort of stalling just before touchdown. You just come in with speed, but you have to come at a really, really, really slow descent rate. Which is like it's just, but at any speed, it doesn't really matter what speed. Where's the friggin' runway? It'd be nice if I could like actually look around. I see something there. Oh, where's our airspeed? Okay, there's the runway. No. Oh, it's going to be awful. Can't see nothing. Where are we going? Okay. Oh, shit. That was not a successful landing, but whatever. This is a very different kind of flying. Okay, we're making good money. I mean, the money progression should be like, let's see, 155 grand. What can we buy? 1 second. So, this plane is 50 grand, that one's 65. But, so the way this works is, the planes are in groups, and they call them, ranks. They're ranked. Back to planes. So these three are rank 1 in terms of cargo. So the cargo is sort of arranged in ranks. The higher the rank, the more you get paid. It's like the cargo is more valuable, essentially. So the first 3 planes are rank 1, so the lowest, you get the lowest income from cargo. Then the next 3 airplanes are rank 2, And obviously, as you progress through the planes, they can carry more cargo. They have, more like higher speed, more range, that kind of stuff. This game has done something kind of interesting that I hadn't seen in other simulators, where as you go up in airplane rank, they add extra elements to the plane. So you see here, for example, okay, on the left there it says, your max speed, your fuel tank, and your loading capacity. There's nothing else there. Now you get into rank 2, and it adds this extra category, tailpipes, 50 TT, which I'm not sure what the TT is. I think it has to do with like the strength of the tailpipes, basically. How much impact they can withstand. Like they should withstand, landings better, essentially. And then, so those are the rank 2 airplane. This is a rank 3 airplane. Now there's a new category called trim, and so on. And then you go up to rank 4, I think this is. There's this engine parameter there. And then on this last one, this airplane is a rank 5, all in a category of its own, and it has this aerodynamics parameter. Now, if you go to the upgrades, you see here, all we can upgrade on this particular plane is max speed, the size of the fuel tank, and the cargo capacity. But when you go up in rank, the rank 3 airplane, so these 3 airplanes here in the middle, will have another item, at least one more item, to be upgraded, and so on. As you get, then you go to the next rank higher, and there's like another item to upgrade, which is kind of interesting. So, but they've made the economy very, very generous, so you don't really have to grind a lot to be. It's just that the flying is like far from sim. It's not. It's very arcade. It's really, really, really kind of lame, but. So now the problem is, even if we wanted to buy another airplane, we can't, because you see in the bottom right there says one of one owned. So we have this is our hangar here. We're in our hangar and it only has one spot. So the only way we could buy more airplanes is to go here and buy another hangar. 80 grand. Why is it 80? I thought it was only 50. So if you buy a hangar, each hangar gives you 2 more plane spots. So I think we'll go ahead. Should we buy this one? Let's go ahead because also plane spot's 1 of 2. Oh, so I guess it's. Oh, okay. So you only get 1 more. I thought it gave you 2 more. So it's weird because we didn't have a hangar yet. We had a spot for our airplane, and then we bought a hangar that has 2 spots, yet one of them is used. It's kind of weird. But anyway, what the other thing this hangar does, besides giving you basically a garage, a spot to buy more airplanes, is it also gives you, excuse me, the ability to fast travel. You can't see here, but there is. So you see at the bottom, there is a button for fast travel. So any hangar that you own, you can fast travel from anywhere else in the map, essentially. So, which is kind of, convenient. But let's go. Should we do a longer flight? Let's go out to the corner here. Let's go see what this kind of flight is. Shoot, I don't remember. I think we not upgraded. Repaired everything. I think we did all the repairs. Oh, should we do this again? Where are we going? Right turn. I don't know, it's so hard in this game. It's really, really challenging. Although I did kind of like flying by the instruments. There's our RPM. I have no idea what my throttle is. It doesn't show anywhere that I can see what my throttle setting is. Because your RPM actually maxes out. You hit the red line with lots of throttle left to go. You see, like, I still have like a third of my throttle to go. We can probably back off throttle a little bit. We are at, where are we passing through 1,000 meters. We're almost, we're about 115 knots. And we're going to make our right turn. And there's our waypoint. Which is going to take us right through that mountain. I think we're going to have to go to the left here.
Wow. Eat the same thing for dinner. That way, if the food gets contaminated and one pilot gets sick, the other can still fly the plane.
Very good. Okay, so there is a fuel gauge there on the instrument panel. Trying to get, like, is that an actual working compass? No. I think, yeah, there's a compass there, but it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't move. There's a gimbal there, I think. That's a gimbal next to the ADI. It doesn't move. Most of them I think are just static. There's only, what actually moves? We have I think we have our durability. Yeah, there's our durability just above the yoke. We have the altimeter, our speed indicator, RPM, ADI, just the same ones you got here. So fuel, durability, speed, RPMs, altitude, ADI. That's it. There are other gauges there, but none of them work. Okay, so we're a long way to go.
A private room with a bed, armchair, vanity and makeup mirror, an onboard shower can easily run you more than $30,000 for a round-trip ticket from New York to Dubai.
30,000. Yeah, this thing with the flight sim, the other thing with going with PC is there are lots of neat little toys out there for flight sim, all kinds of little instrument panels and flight panels and stuff, and I would love to collect them all. I think Logitech has a bunch, and I don't know, it's so tempting. I've always wanted to do that. But I don't know if I want to go the PC route. I really don't. Oh, shoot, Suri, if you're still there, I don't know if you're still there, if you can hear me. I'm curious to know, I tried to look it up online, but it was sort of ambiguous. I'm curious to know what the file size is of MSFS 2024 2024. If you happen to know off the top of your head roughly. I was talking with a friend, and I did some research on the 2020 version, and people are reporting, well over 200 gigs and upwards of over 300 gigs after DLCs and add-ons and stuff. I think the base game for MSFS 2020 it's like just under 100 gig, I think. But it balloons to like 250 easily after some updates and so on. I'm seeing supposedly that the 2024 I don't want to call it game, but whatever, the 2024 edition is like 50 gig or something, and I'm like, how can the newer thing be small, like much smaller than the previous one? It seems something doesn't add up there. And so I said to my friend, I said, oh, there must be a lot that's like, not stored locally, like it's like cloud stuff, whatever, online, up in the air, or whatever, server side stuff. And we got into a big debate. He sort of disagreed, and we got into a big debate. I'm like, well, I mean, it's not like they made the game smaller. This stuff, I don't know. It's like it's the entire freaking planet, and all those airplanes and those airports, some of those custom airports and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff that's in. I'm like, I don't know. Has that ever happened where the newer version of a game is half the size of the previous version? I don't know. That would be pretty unprecedented, I think. And anyway, I'm really curious about this. I assumed it would be 200 gig by the time you were all said and done, after updates and stuff. I mean, GTA is well over 100 gig at this point, and I know, what's his name there? Oh my gosh, Hitman is like 100 gig, and that's nothing. Like, there's nothing in that game, I mean, the world in GTA is pretty freaking small. And I mean, there's a lot of vehicles and, assets and whatever. We got into this conversation about assets and stuff. And I kind of get it, but don't really get it. But anyway, I find it strange that if previous flight sim was, say, originally out of the box on day one, 80 or 90 gig, let's say, that this one is almost half that. What should we do? Should we try to do this? Will we ever get a decent landing? I don't think so. Like a real smooth landing? I don't know. It's really hard. Because they put these hills here, so you have to like dive bomb. So you can't do a proper glide slope at all. You get a low altitude warning. So how am I supposed to approach this runway with this hill here without getting close, without this low altitude thing? And I have to lose this warning, or it's going to make me crash. Okay, we lost the warning.
Welcome. The refueling truck will arrive now.
34 grand. Whew. That was a good one. It's a pretty decent landing according to the game. Horrible if that was in real life. So you see, now that we own that hangar, if I wanted to, I could just fast travel back to this point. Computer parts, that's a long flight. I don't know if I want to do the long one yet. This one? Let's do this one. 34 grand. Left turn. There's our marker, our beacon, waypoint, whatever you want to call it. It's a really shame in this game, you when you get to airplanes that have retractable landing gear, you don't get to control it. It's automatic. Your
taste buds change in flight.
No. I don't believe that. Yeah, so the landing gear, when you take off, once you leave the ground, at a certain point they just automatically retract, and when you're landing it's really weird because you get really close to the runway and the gears still haven't come out. They come out like almost at the last second, and you're just, you know, frantically looking for a button to deploy the landing gear way before that point, because we all know, you know, you deploy your landing gear on final approach usually well before you reach the one way. So yeah, it's like you're over the runway, and I think you got to be like under 100 feet, meters, whatever the hell that is, 100 whatevers. Basically, you're almost on the ground before it deploys the landing gear. When I played this game the first time, I really struggled at this stage of the game, in the early parts of the game. It was every flight I did was just marred with bird strikes and lightning strikes, and like I destroyed so many airplanes. I failed so many flights. I don't know, it seems to be like I'm not getting nearly as many of these incidents as I did.
Traveling by plane is the safest way to get around.
Especially if you're not paying. Yeah, I'm not getting nearly as many of these incidents as I did the first time I played it. It was actually quite frustrating. There we go. So it seems like if you fly lower, you get more bird strikes. If you fly higher, you get more lightning strikes. We must be close to Hong Kong Island, though, with the amount of rain. It must be in the same, you know, very close climate, because it seems to rain almost as often here as it does in Test Drive.
The sound barrier was broken in 1947.
Fascinating. Okay, we're at 5 kilometers from the airport. I think I want to start relinquishing some altitude. Ugh. I actually like these incidents. It keeps you on your toes. The engine off one is a bit of a pain because it also drops your throttle to 0. And it's really slow. You can see I'm holding the button all the way in, and it increases very, very slowly. So you have to kind of be ready to start your engine and immediately, press R2. And there's like no runway here. That's like a road. That's like a maintenance track there. Come on, touch. No. Oh, there goes. There goes our cargo. Oh. Can we do this? Will this work? Where is it? Oh, there it is. No. Oh. So frustrating. Oh, look at my durability. No. Oh, we're in big trouble. Should I do the desperate move and just land nowhere near, like if I land on this road over here, this service road, I think we'll be fine. It's just, I've never been able to figure out the proper way to land in this game. It's so weird. Everything you do, it doesn't matter what you do, you bounce. You basically just have to point it at the ground. Just a tiny bit, nose down, and hit the ground. Like I was at 120 knots there, almost full RPM. Nose down. Good landing. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I just want to do that for a bit, for something different. It's so bizarre. You know what? I'm going to repair this plane so I don't forget to do it next time. Oh, look at my fuselage. There's nothing left of my fuselage. Yeah, just for something different. And like I said, Flight Sim 2024 is coming out any day now. I'm not exactly sure on the date, but I think within the next week or so. I'm jonesing to get an Xbox and some flight peripherals, and or maybe a PC, but probably Xbox for now. Maybe down the road, I might go with the PC, get a nice gaming PC or something. We'll see. But I think to try it out, I think I want to go Xbox, just for less complexity. And yeah, so I'm just trying to I'm getting my head in that airspace, literally. And but yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a great day.